I totally forgot to mention that one of my biggest New Year's resolutions of 2024 is to keep in my feminine energy, like work on my soft girl era, because I was watching a bunch of my older videos, and first of all, there's a lot going on. My voice sounded so different because of my video style at the time. I was so camera shy without even knowing it. And secondly, I was so aggressive in the way that I spoke, again, without even realizing it. And my God, I understand why some people didn't like me and continue not to like me, and that is totally okay. I am not everyone's cup of tea. It has always been like that my entire life. I will continue to not always be everyone's cup of tea, but that doesn't mean that I shouldn't work on speaking less aggressively and therefore being in my softer girl era. That's not character development. I don't know what is. And listen, I am sure that I still speak more aggressively than the average person. It's just my tone of voice, but I really want to work on it. I don't want to sound scary. Sure, like all the loud girlies like me will understand, but growing up, I hated, despised being called loud or aggressive or too much was one I got all the time. As I've gotten older, while I do think that there is a better way to articulate that to younger girls, it's valid, it's true. I definitely was, and still am in a way. Something that I figured out that I find personally really helps coming across as less intense is reserving your opinion unless you're asked. Unless it's a positive one. Obviously, I feel like people love positive opinions, aka compliments. I'm not saying all the loud girlies have this issue, but if you're anything like me, I also used to really struggle with really feeling the need to feel right and be right. And that obviously stems from insecurity and going to therapy and working on that and wondering and figuring out like why I felt the need to feel right, and letting go of feeling right and accepting being wrong also was super helpful. Being right was something I struggled more with, like in middle school and high school, not so much anymore because I've been going to therapy for so long, but just a tip for all my aggressive girlies. Totally get it, because you don't even mean poorly, you're just told that you're intense, and then you don't even know how to fix it or what it means. As annoying as it is, figuring it out for yourself and what works and what doesn't work just comes with age. I did not know the majority of this at 23, which is literally, I know, the most annoying answer ever. What also helps for me is working on the volume of my voice. I naturally speak so loudly without even realizing it, and that also comes across as really aggressive or intense, and I don't want to sound like I'm screaming all the time, so I've been more cautious of it. Anyways, self-awareness is everything. We are all just doing our best. These are just some of the things that I would personally like to improve on. I'm not saying that you do, even if you feel similarly to me. To all the girls who have been told they're too much or too loud their entire lives, just know that you're not too loud or too much for the right people that are meant to be in your life, and you're not too loud or too aggressive for me.